Hi, it's Inga here, and I figured I would make a video, a vlog if you will, to give you a little bit more insight as to how cancer was my wake-up call. Now, I pretty much think that anyone I have met in the infusion center who is getting cancer treatments right now all agree on one thing, that cancer is definitely something that will stop you in your tracks. The difference is that I think we all get wake-up calls throughout our life. They're either spiritual, they're physical, things like that, especially our body and probably our spiritual side is constantly talking to us. I think it talks to us through our emotions and our feelings. And I think that with our busy lifestyle, that a lot of times we just don't listen to it. Like Oprah calls it our aha moments, and she says that if you don't get it in a whisper, it's going to start screaming at you. So for me anyway, getting a cancer diagnosis was my body's way of screaming at me that if I didn't change my lifestyle, I would croak. And so that message for me was loud and clear. There's been certain times in my life where I have explored different things such as meditation, stretching, sort of kind of yoga, hybrid of yoga, stretching, reading inspirational books or spirituality. I even got into crystals and astrology and things like that. But I didn't stick with it. So I just kind of, I think looking back on it, it was probably more of a hobby. Now I will say that it's a lot more than a hobby. It is definitely my lifestyle. It's never going to change. I know I have a couple friends that told me that eventually I'll start eating meat again, but I can guarantee to my friends that that's never going to happen. I'm definitely vegan. I feel a lot better now that I am. I think the key to staying healthy is staying alkaline, which means lots of vegetables, juicing, raw foods, especially when the weather is warmer, our bodies digest it very well. Focusing on a spiritual practice. It doesn't have to be a religious practice. My choice is following Buddhism, practicing Buddhism, yoga. I guess it would be called a mindful practice. By no means, though, am I perfect. I'm certainly known to throw out a few curse words here and there. I'm definitely sarcastic. I like to have fun. I like to mix it up. I'm very opinionated. I can be very political. But I don't think all those parts of me are really bad as long as I put them in perspective. And if I am in a heated battle, let's say arguing with someone about something political, I'm definitely living in the moment. So that is really not a bad thing. But at the same time, I have to remain balanced. So I can't focus on that part of me all day 24/7 because after a while it's going to wear my body down. I have to take time out. I have to meditate. I have to listen to music that makes me feel good. I love dancing. I can't dance nearly as good as I used to because now I have a walker. The chemotherapy did attack my nervous system, and that's something I'm working on to get an improvement through yoga stretches. And I'm actually a lot more flexible than I used to be, and I've only been practicing now on a very regular basis for 6 weeks, so I feel better that way. So hopefully my goal is to walk normally again and not have to depend on a walker or for someone else to come out and help me get up and down curbs or stairs or anything like that. So I guess the kind of what I'm trying to get around to saying here is that this is what's working for me. And I think from the research that I have done on the internet, watching other people's videos, reading other people's blogs and chat rooms, that they have stayed cancer-free by doing the same thing that I'm doing, which is definitely body, mind, and spirit, watching what I eat, getting exercise, getting rest, listening to my body. If my body's tired, I can't keep going, and ignoring it like I used to. Definitely turning the TV off and not watching all the junk. Although I will admit, before I got sick, I was a CNN junkie. I still like politics. I still like to know what's going on, especially when it has to do with our environment and our food, the latest technologies for helping people get well and stay well. But like I said, putting that in perspective and taking a time out and just being here and enjoying the day. So anyway, I hope that kind of helps you a little bit on your journey, and that when you read my blog, you take things from it that will help you. Now, like I had mentioned in my mission statement, that I did a lot of research, and let's face it, there are a bunch of snake oil salesmen on the internet, and they will sell you quick fixes that say that this is going to cure cancer, that's going to cure cancer, but they all come with a really hefty price tag. So what I did was, anyone that I put on my blog has been thoroughly vetted, and I want to make sure that they walk their talk. They have actually scientific evidence to back up what they say, meaning that there have been people, or are people, that are walking around cancer-free or much healthier than they were before. And let's face it, there's no magic pill out there. You're not just going to be able to take a pill or eat a certain vegetable and become cancer-free or become disease-free. However, my recommendation is that if you're dead set about following something like that, is that you work with a healthcare provider who can help you make the right choices and put you on an actual plan. The reason I'm saying that is because when I was going through treatment, there were a couple people that contacted me and told me that there were friends of theirs who were doing these quick fixes. And I've come to find out later that those friends that were doing the quick fixes have since died. So what I'm saying is that any life-threatening illness needs to be taken very seriously. And but you need to also have a sense of humor. So what I'm saying is that you can have a sense of humor, and you can do what you can to get yourself through it. But at the same time, don't just listen to whatever someone tells you as the God's honest truth and go with it, because your life is depending on you to make the choices that are best for you. So anyway, on a happier note, or a more positive note, I just want to say welcome to my blog. And if you have any questions, you're always, always, always welcome to leave a comment or to email me. And I answer all emails that I get, and I'm just here as part of my new me to be of service to others and help them live a healthier, happier, more balanced lifestyle. Namaste.